And remind everybody, Rogue entered the competitive scene in Rainbow Six Siege 2 and a bit years ago. That was pretty much 27 months ago.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about the original roster, Rogue is the very first. No, I mean, if we're talking about the slot,
yes,
then Rogue has been playing since Season 1.
Yes.
Like, because before we were lost in translation, and then we got picked up by Orbit, and then Orgless for a while, and then there was a couple other orgs and after I left, and then it was. But yeah, technically Rogue has been slotted since Season 1. And they were like the #1 team in NA for a little while back in the day. That was a long time ago. Oh, how things change. How the roster has changed many, many times. And Operator Band's done. Nomad and Valkyrie, sensible on coastline. Habana, also sensible on coastline. And Echo, sensible anywhere. Band's done. We'll move on. Jackal still in play. Capitao still in play. Big operators to leave unchecked here. Also Mira. That's going to change the entire way that this map is played. It will mean that sites like Penthouse are more of an option. Kitchen's much better. Mira's really good in pretty much anywhere. You don't have to bring her, but she's good here. A lot of teams will not bring her, even if she is unbanned. And it seems like 2Faced are one of those teams. They have 6-picked the Mira into the Pulse.
So, same operator bans here for 2Faced since previous map.
Yep. They know what they don't like. Well, I mean, no, because 2Faced banned Valk and Mice. Wait. They banned Valk and Nomad, and then, Habana and Echo. That's what's tripping me up.
Compared to Consulate. But yeah, compared to first map, there was a difference having the Habana.
Or actually Capitao and Mira. I got them mixed up.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
That's fine. It's all right.
Oh, boy.
So we'll have our first site, of course, now Hookah being the biggest of deals, and there's a quick peek here from Creator. She's not going to be able to find an entry for 2Faced early on. Now, right now, 2Faced really want to put Rogue on edge. I want to make sure that Rogue have to stay on their feet, on their toes the entire game, and they cannot get a single break. Much like Rogue was doing to 2Faced in our very first map on Bank. A lot of pressure was applied as well on Consulate, and those mistakes, they really add up. And here we are, Rogue entering. They're in the guitar, and I'm going to check around. Make sure there's no roamers here, but it looks like this will be a Nitro play from downstairs from 2Faced. At least that's what you assume when looking at that pulse the Dreamer is putting. Or Dreamer.
I'm sure he has dreams. You could call him a dreamer.
Yes. We're all dreamers.
Yep. Well, Eclipse is going to be opening up the Aqua balcony doorway. There was a player inside Aqua. That was, of course, the smoke. Filthy's fallen back to the side at this point. Slash control of VIP, and he's trying to be careful of C4s from below, as you can tell. There is a pulse in play, and he's actually over by Aqua. Interesting that there's no one pressuring Office on the side of Rogue. Brian will get creators in the site. Good pick there. Dream waiting for the push into Aqua. He might have been droned out, but I don't think so, actually, based on the way that Rogue are playing. I'm very surprised that no one on Rogue has cleared out Office. This is just, they know there's a pulse in play, and they're letting this happen. As soon as somebody stands still, it's just like the easiest C4 ever. But Dream makes an even more egregious mistake. He uses his C4 before it's necessary, i.e. a plant, or before he has it as a sure thing. He was unknown in that position as well, so that was just bad play. 2Faced now with a man disadvantage, and only 40 seconds left. No C4 for below to deny. Dream is going to get Slash on the repel, so good job there to Dream. Butters will add to that as he gets easily, and there's clips actually going down to Filthy as well. Vertical will refrag, but it's a little bit late, and Brian actually gets Filthy on the cocktail bar anchor position, leaving just Crazy and Dream downstairs. But Crazy allowed to flourish and thrive on Vase, and Dream is about to come to support him, meaning that Brian needs to land his shots if he wants to win this. Pistol out, he gets one, but can't get a second. Big play there from Dream, and despite his missed C4, he really is the hero to win the round there.
Yep. That peek onto the buck to take him out on the rappel was huge. They gave 2Faced the breathing room that they needed, and the Maestro was allowed to swing around and find a kill at the doorway of Hookah that was kind of free.
Yeah.
I mean, you were looking at him, should have anticipated there. It's not like he swung and pre-fired. No, he swung, he looked, and then he shot. So I don't know what happened there, the vertical, but that was the Zofia lost. In any case, 2Faced will be taking round number 1 here, our first one on defense.
Defenders, protect your
That was on
bombs
Hookah.
from
Well,
defeat
we
side
switch
batters.
around to Kitchen. And after that, second map, we got a community vote update, 71% to 29.
It's only changed by 1%. We started at 72-28. It's 71-29 now. Reminder, is it still open, by the way? No, okay,
No,
polls
this closes
closed.
before pool's closed.
Yeah.
Pool's closed.
So, that's the final result. Everybody thinks, well, not everybody, 71% of you think that Rogue is going to win. We'll see how many are right.
Before insertion.
I mean, that second map was really awfully close, even though 2Faced won it. And when you compare that to Rogue's win on the map number 1, that was just so one-sided. I'm not surprised that people still think that Rogue is going to take the W here.
I mean, that many people. I guess there's a lot of fans, and I completely understand it. Historically speaking, Rogue have a massive fan base, and, well, they have the pedigree to back that up. It's just been a...
I just remembered how crazy it is that the other team didn't make it. No spoilers. But it's just like it popped into my head. It's like, oh, wow. And then, you know, because you're thinking about, what if Rogue doesn't stay in Pro League? What if they get eliminated here by 2Faced?
Oh, this is... that would be huge. Like,
Crazy.
you can actually think about it now, because
Yeah.
we're in map 3.
Yeah.
Oh, can he get 3 drones? Oh, no, he gets shot in the face. Vertical. Well done here. Lose 2 drones for Vigil. That's completely fine.
Can he deadlift 500 pounds? Oh, no. Shot in the face.
References today, Michael. They are definitely on point. Now, see, there's a massive dream here for 2Faced to play in Pro League, and it's very understandable. Everybody wants to play in Pro League.
Yeah, definitely. 2Faced are looking just as hyped up as we saw Oh Baby in their matches earlier today, or maps earlier today. But Brian's been doing the shutdown game, and he's going to eliminate the Maestro in sight. That's Butters. Gone. Crazy, really aggressive play, and it works out! Brian's gone! No refrag to be seen! How does he go unpunished? Truly surprising.
That's your experience, basically. It shows in and Dream will not be detected. He falls back at the right moment. Creators checking out the windows. Nobody there. As the entirety of that top floor is going to be opened up and breached, easily smashing things with a big hammer.
Attackers recovered the bomb.
Now looking for things to shoot. He's cutting off the rotation. That's his main job now that he's opened up all those angles. He's also going to be trying to pick off a player or two with the nade, but there's an ADS, so he'll give up on that. Here comes the plant under the cover of the smoke. The gas canisters to deny that plant. Good job there from Crazy. Lots of damage done to Slash, though. So, well, he's also managed to push him back and put him on low HP. He'll rotate into bathroom, too. This is really good positioning from Crazy. He can single-handedly win this round if he plays it right. Dream has to also assist, though, if it wants to be really likely. Crazy, oh my gosh. The patience. He gets one, going for the denial, inching his way in, out of ammo, no time to switch to the shotgun, and it's post-plant now. And it's not gonna happen. Dream tries and fails. Slash, really great job on the stick there. Great cover from Rogue. Oh
my God.
that
Yee.
was hard to watch.
Yes. He wanted the angle.
I gotta commend and applaud Crazy for his patience,
Yes.
his positioning, his awareness. And then also he should have pulled out the shotgun. Rough. He should have done it before he peeked that. Or he shouldn't have rushed himself. He had enough bullets to kill possibly, maybe.
And at that moment, the sledge had rappelled back up.
But he just missed the shots.
Oh my god.
Rough, dude.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
All right, well, it's done now. Rogue go 1-1.
So,
Looks like this is going to be just as back and forth as the second map.
well, let's see if my heart can take this one.
My heart actually hurts right now.
Yes.
We're going to Penthouse. Lo and behold. And surprise, surprise, no Mira.
Penthouse with no Mira in play, even though she's available.
It's just weird.
It's odd. For
Yep.
a lot of time, we were talking about
10 seconds to insertion.
Mira being a big linchpin of this this site's defense, but
5 seconds
hey,
to
I'm
insertion.
very curious. Call me Curious Milosh.
Curious
Attackers are moving
Milosh.
out to locate a bomb and
What
defuse
are
it.
you so curious about?
I am curious about this Penthouse defense because it rarely, if ever, gets played.
Oh,
I find it very interesting to see. Ooh, hoo, hoo, easily. He's barely alive. You sneeze on this man and he'll be dead. Sosa, can you give him a bit of a stim here to help him out?
he needs it.
Yeah.
He needs his shots.
Make sure to get your measles vaccines, by the way, for any kids watching out there.
Filthy looking for more challenges here. You could see him just running around looking for the fights. Well, that's why we're watching him. Not gonna find anything. Back in the day, back in my day, you kids wouldn't remember, but you used to be things called
Bomb located
resets.
by attackers.
Don't do those anymore. So now Easley's just on low HP.
Future is now, old man.
Yeah. Actually, I was playing with somebody recently, and he kept asking for a reset. It was some professional player, and I was like, "Really? We're still doing this?"
Come on, man. Those days are over. But here we are. Slash Guman trying to make sure that
He did it because of the goo mines, though. That's why. Because right now, easily will get downed by a goo mine,
that's true.
and if you reset, you won't get downed by a goo mine.
Very true. Actually, that's a very good point.
Yeah, that's why he was doing it.
So smart.
Makes sense.
Well, now all the cameras are being watched. 2Faced are running a very thin protective layer here to the back of their site. They're actually using all of that to peek. They want to fight it. They want it to keep Rogue on their toes. And if they keep on their toes, they will right now at a minute 10. And they can't really pressure the castle from here. They would love to have the grenades, but Easy's very low on HP, and it's a bit of a risk to bring him out here. As you see, the Twitch is also supported. Oh, Vertical catches him off from below. Great play here without even needing the lifeline. They know he's in that spot. Gets shot a bit as you'll see the smoke crazy here getting a bit closer to try to cover the position that his buddy, the castle, is killed at. Crazy will find Eclipse. And he's fighting. The Twitch is in the hallway, but as she pulls away, the shotgun will be there to greet Slash. Take him out. Dream. Reset. Placing himself right in the middle of the hallway. There's the shotty again. Brian finds one, but it's a 3K for Crazy. He's looking for more, and he might be able to find the last two as easily. Is still very low on HP. Grenade gets thrown in, but it's a bit mistimed on the cook. Butters on easily for one, and Crazy finds the last. Crazy with a 4K of the round. 2Faced. Control round 3. Effectively on Penthouse, a site we rarely ever see.
Crazy's play there in Projector was 10 out of 10.
Yes.
The nade from Easily there on the roof, that's hard to see. That's hard to watch, you know? When you see it, it could have been a kill. And if it had been a kill, if that nade had landed, guess what happens then? Nade lands, then there's 2 players alive on Rogue's side instead of 0 when they're pushing from Hall of Fame and the bathroom. Then Crazy has to reposition. He doesn't even kill Brian in the hallway because he's dealing with the players coming from Hall of Fame. Round goes to Rogue, in all likelihood.
Attackers
But
need to locate and defuse
the timing of the
as many
nade was
bombs
off.
as they can.
It's that simple.
Commented by Kickstar and Curious Milosh. Yes, that is my new name. I'm very curious. I'm called a Smarty No Pants.
No pants?
Yeah, I don't wear pants at home.
Oh.
I mean, Let's be honest. Why? Home is where you can just wear no pants. Where you can poop with the door open.
I usually wear shorts or sweatpants at the least.
Yeah, but you live with someone. Also, you stream a lot more than I do, so it's
True.
That's the downside of stream. It's like, well, I actually have to wear pants at home. Ugh.
That is accurate.
Attackers objective.
First world problems here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see who keeps their pants on at the end of this matchup here as Rogue coming in on the assault again.
It is also just cold in Poland.
Oh, yes. We'll turn on the heater.
Yeah. Rogue defending the double bar here. You know, it's just weird to think about Rogue not being in Pro League if it were to happen. Because they've been in Pro League every season. They've never not been in Pro League.
That's true. Like, literally never not been in Pro League.
This slot has never not been in Pro League. They would be... It would be weird for them not to... This is so weird to contemplate. You just don't think it's going to happen.
Alrighty.
Well, all right, we'll see. We'll see if it does. Crazier things have happened, I suppose. Sisu's not in Pro League. Oh.
Yeah, that's... It might be out with the old and in with the new.
I mean, spoilers, we saw that earlier today. So, yeah.
There you go. Whenever you hear spoilers, just smash that space button. Turn off your phone. Nitro Cell's out, and Brian's answer.
Gone. Was bad positioning there from Brian, I suppose. Good nade this time from Easily. He actually gets the down. No kill, but the down is something.
Yep, and he's low on HP here Easily, so you can still pick up Butters, but it's a tricky one, and they indeed pick him up. So Easily as... Oh my god, Creator C runs right in front of the attack. I'm not sure who it was, but count your lucky stars, Eclipse.
How is he not being punished for his position, though?
Oh.
Good control here from 2Faced. Solid amount of HP as well. They've got the HP advantage and then some. One whole man up. Butters is lit, yeah, but so is Easily. And Clips setting up to smoke into B, which would allow this plant from Slash. But there's no direct cover other than Eclipse. And he's going to be, you know, staring at smoke. Easily trying to cover from above, doing his best, but again, not direct cover. Meanwhile, Filthy's going to get a kill on a vertical. Nice entry here from Slash. He's not going for the plant, but he won't get the second kill on the Creators. Stream also to add to that, as Eclipse goes down, it's just Easily. He's a bullet away from death. He's going to get one. That's something. Two enemies on low HP as well. Half HP for Filthy, but only 20 seconds to find 3. And he doesn't necessarily know about all these HPs. It's not looking likely here for Easily. He'll drop, he'll die, and 2Faced will win 2 rounds in a row. We're getting even close. Oh, wow, is Filthy running the Rogue Charm? Oof.
Hey.
We're getting even closer to...
It's 3-1.
We're getting...
Is this actually going to happen?
Is this happening right now? Rogue has never not been in Pro League. This team, I mean, technically none of these players played in this team in Season 1, right? But the slot has been carried through Pro League since the beginning. Like, the position this team.
This was Rogue's spot.
Literally, like the team on the ESL page, you know, like that particular squad has been. So it would be...
Attackers need to locate
It would
and
be
defuse
weird.
as many bombs as they can.
Same thing with Sisu.
Honestly.
This season, man, is ruthless. It is just killing off teams. And bearing new teams. Bearing awesome new talents that are coming into the scene and showing us that they've got what it takes. And that is, you know, that is good, I suppose. But it's also the dying of an age to an extent.
It would be the end of an era.
To be fair, I mean, we've been seeing a lot of these teams start to be on the out for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Rogue, I mean, how did they get here? They had a really bad performance through the season.
Yep.
Same thing with Sisu. But but man, it's still weird to contemplate, and it's weird to stare into the face of it. We're not. I mean, we're not there yet. Rogue could still bring it back.
We just, I think, are starting to realize the possibilities.
Because even the community was with us and thinking that Rogue would just be able to. Yes, Rogue. I mean, the Sonics are all good players, but they also were a roster that were caught up in constant transition, problems that were arising in you from one reason or another. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, I mean, okay, sure. But Rogue is Rogue. They're supposed to be a staple.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be immutable, immovable. A Pro League team. It's
I don't know. They won DreamHack this year. You know, they're there. But it might happen. I know. We're staring in the face of it.
Bomb located by attackers.
It's difficult to look at it this way. But
Weird.
That aside, that's why, like, I hope you guys understand what we're going through right now. It's like an existential crisis. It really is. For longtime Siege fans and players out there, you'll know. You'll understand exactly what we mean. That's it. Here we are. It'll be a push into billiards, and that Maestro camera will be picked off.
Has been located.
Butter's been given information from Dream, but Dream will actually fall back. Huh. Very curious, to say the least, but Brian has taken a decent chunk of damage. He'll be taken down to around 30 HP. There's the... I'm not sure who that was, actually. Is it the smoke that's playing on it? Yeah, it is. It's the Elite Set. And Dream is scanning. He'll be finding 2 players around here. Nitro Cell might be used, but no, that's on top of the balcony, so you won't be able to hit him. So just wait. Yeah, you can't really kill them from the positions that they are at. You want them to get onto the soft wall. If anything, they're just burning so much time here, 2Faced. So Rogue will be the ones up against a massive wall in a massive uphill battle. As they try to push, there's the Nitro Cell. Anybody reversing into it? No, Vertical will still find the creatures. Butters will fire in, but Vertical will get another one easily, and Eclipse will fire in. This is all Rogue, as Dream will get one and eliminated. Rogue, they fire back.
What a rally from Rogue. They're bringing it back for at least one round. It's not enough to make a win, but that was a confident victory there in that individual round for Rogue. The collapse, perfectly timed. I gotta say, though, again, Rogue are skipping basic steps, allowing the Pulse to persist downstairs. I know that Pulse is missing his C4, but that's just Dream making a mistake. Rogue are also making a mistake, and their mistake is allowing Dream to be downstairs in the first place, allowing him to be in a position to make a mistake. But it's done now. It'll be a Mira brought here on the next attempt at billiards. This will be the last round of the first half, the last defense for 2Faced. Until, if we do get to the overtime, until overtime. Yeah. Not a guarantee. Now, Rogue looked really confident in that last round. We'll see if the Mira windows are going to change that confidence in any way. If this is going to make it so Rogue will struggle here. But that was an important win there. Because not only did Rogue get the round on the board, but also
5 seconds left.
I think they were starting to look like they were flagging, like they weren't going to be able to put up a fight anymore.
Strike.
And they prove us wrong there.
It was the Alpha Strike that was very much necessary. Morale really does play a massive, massive deal right now.
Yeah, it's a big role it does play a big role. It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. Yeah, I know.
Are we like in each other's minds right now?
Yes. Get out of my head, Michael.
And it's
It's terrible things in there.
It is late.
Yeah, it's almost 6 a.m. here, by the way. So,
Yeah.
that's how it does.
Mirror windows set up in projector there, but I don't see anyone to play it.
Yeah, that's an old strategy, but it does work.
But there's no one to play it.
Exactly. It's like, well, it actually does need someone. It's not like the mirror window will kill someone, but
I guess they were just trying to use it as delay factor. Not sure where they would get put it otherwise.
Where's the second one? Is it played between hookah?
It's in hookah looking
billiards?
towards billiards.
Yeah, right. Okay, so that's
In the middle wall.
yeah, makes sense. All right. Curious.
And
very curious.
That'll be the evil eye destroyed by the Ash charge there. Good job there to Slash getting that evil eye.
I wonder why they don't do the double Mira in here. I mean, you can shoot the other
You
one.
could, but then if it gets
It would get
broken,
shot really easily.
yeah, from the balcony, and then you can't play the other mirror.
Yeah, there you go. It's too early for it.
So they got the evil eye with that Ash charge. They didn't open the wall because it's reinforced, but they got the evil eye easily. Is going to be eliminated, but Butters will be eliminated as well by Slash from exit.
So, continuing on the drones here as we hit the halfway point. Slash will come on into Ruins, and I wonder will he be rotating to, possibly to play the window, the big window here on Billiards, and support his teammates as they try to enter into the site. Clips is unsure. He's watching for a flank. And maybe it'll be Creature that comes around the back, as you don't really need everybody to be on site at this moment. The mirror window makes sure that that's a possibility. And, well, you have smokes. You can smoke off the mirror window and be good with all of that.
We've seen teams hit this wall right now that Rogue's on, where they want to push into Aqua, but they can't get any picks, so they just sit and wait. We saw it in the previous matchup today. And I'm wondering if Rogue's going to fall victim to that same thing, because, I mean, we've got gas canisters coming out now, lots of delay, there's C4 in play. The Evil Eyes, I think, have been both dealt with, but still, there's only 25 seconds.
You need to deal with the flank. Ash is still alive, and Slash will want to put pressure. Vertical is right below half HP, and that's the kill. No, it's a team kill from Brian on Slash, and Dream will find one. Crazy for another. All onto Brian versus 3, and he's walking in between all his opponents. He finds one kill, but the Mira is lying on the floor in wait. Smokes right in front, and they poke in. That's crazy to find Brian. Rogue falter as they lose the Zofia, lose the Ash. The flank pressure is dead. And so now your push through Billiards is way too easy to deal with. And 2Faced end the half with an advantage at 4-2. As they're the ones now on the attacking side.
All right, so let's talk about what it would mean if 2Faced gets into Pro League. So what that's going to mean is pretty much the same thing that Obey means. This is really big, because when Obey qualified for Pro League, they created a vacuum.
Yeah.
They created a vacuum, and the vacuum that they created is very simply going to be a sudden influx of talent in that there's new faces being added to Pro League, but also opportunity. Lots of opportunity for older players to start jumping on the new train that's working. That's the Obey train. And then if 2Faced does that, we get the same thing, but, twofold. Because it would be two brand new teams into NA Pro League with just a bunch of new players.
Yep.
And these new players, I mean, their minds are malleable compared to a lot of the older guys who've been around the block.
Can really mess up the old guard right now that's standing on top.
Right.
And even then,
I'm not even saying messing up the old guard. Like, of course we're going to mess up the old guard. That's the obvious, right? The Rogue's gone, right? I'm talking about, like, when a new team gets added into Pro League with full of new talents, people that don't have a whole lot of experience, they do need guidance to an extent.
Yeah.
And there becomes opportunity for that guidance. And also, you get opportunities to, let's be honest. We see a lot of the times new teams come in and they replace 2 or 3 players within the first year. And they do this because they think upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Look at this guy. He knows. He's no G. It's a rush strategy. I'll put it on the table for now. Filthy Sosa all the way in. Dream to back him up. Flashes are in, and there's the kill. Crazy Elsewhere is going to get one. Dream's got control of storage, and this is looking a whole lot like 5-2 right now, as Eclipse is the only defender left. He's inside a kitchen. He will do some damage to Butter in the main lobby, but it's not enough to get the kill or even the down. No C4 there is going to connect, but actually, strangely, it will onto Crazy. That's odd. Looks like an odd angle to actually hit that, but it does hit. Butters is on low HP, so this is actually winnable for Eclipse. But Butters will fall back to delivery, and Dream's not going to miss his shot. 2Faced go to 5-2. We're one away from match point, series point, Pro League point. So we'll pick up the conversation. We were talking about
Go ahead, my dear.
We were talking about the vacuum that it would create if 2Faced managed to win this, because you've got then opportunities for new players to get onto this roster through connections through these also new players. You got opportunities for old players, maybe ones with lots of knowledge, but who maybe their skills are a little bit rusty, to come in on like coaching positions.
Yes.
We see that a lot.
Defenders,
Analyst
protect your bombs
positions.
from
Redeemer,
by attackers.
joining Rogue as a coach.
Redeemer just joined Rogue, and I mean, that's another thing. What happens to Rogue then? Because we see usually with teams like, we see a lot of these teams, they'll go their own ways. They'll just split up, and because look at Rogue. Rogue is just flush with talent.
Yeah.
These players, they're all insane.
They're going to be playing at U.S. Nationals soon as well at the LAN Finals early December, so they're locked in.
Well, at least there's that, right? But these are, what I'm saying is these are big names.
10 seconds.
They all have opportunity. And again, that's really what, if 2Faced manages to dislodge Rogue from Pro League, what basically happens is you create a vacuum of opportunity for a lot of people. And it's the same thing that happened earlier today with the Obey Susquehanna Sonics match.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that with LG when they joined the Pro League last season.
And it was the same kind of vacuum. It happens every season, man. It happens. Well, I mean, every season that we get an upset like well, not an upset necessarily, but a new addition, I guess.
A fresh injection of blood, I guess.
With new talents. Yeah, that's the big thing, because sometimes we have the old guard coming back, like we did in Europe. But
with BDS, correct.
With both of them, really. I mean, just in general. Mostly, yeah. Oh, anyway, moving on.
We're blanking right now.
Yeah, let's just move back to the match at hand. It's gonna be a kitchen defense again. That's 2 times in a row for Rogue. We're only into the second defensive round, and it almost looks like we're on match point already.
Easily taken off here, and there's the Maestro camera eliminated.
Oh boy.
The Legion should have put up at least something like 3 or so of his goo mines, 3 or 4 slash all client butters. So you take down the Twitch, but she was basically meant to pop any windows and destroy any equipment like Maestro cameras, and otherwise just pretty much a gun to use. It's a walking F2.
Yeah, this is 2Faced right now in such a good position, even though they lost even though they lost Butters. Butters has been hitting the wall today in this map. He's been getting picked off quite a lot. Crazy still in play. He's still got his utility, his bolts. He's got 1 firebolt, 2 smoke bolts. He can do a lot with that. Lifeline still in play here for the Zofia. Brian's going to be down in sight.
Oh,
This might prompt the rush in from 2Faced. And look, there it is. Crazy with the smoke and the plant. He goes for the reinforcement plant, and he's going to stick it. There's no denial coming from Rogue. What is this? The rush is not covered, though, from Dream, and 1 Rogue player will slip past. Able to not actually do very much, though, as we see Vertical eliminated by Creator. And we see above Dream on the cover. Slash is trying to disable, but the Buck might be able to deny. No, there's a reinforcement. Creator's got to come from behind, and he does it. A triple for Creator, and make that a 4K. 2Faced, match point, series point. They're doing it.
I cannot believe it. It's actually going to happen.
It's happening right now, right in front of us, and it still doesn't feel real.
It really, right now, the theme of Relegations is the future is now, old man. That is very much it.
Yeah.
And it's 1 round away. Rogue beat 2Faced on Map 1 Bank 7-2.
Guys, this is so much going on right now. I mean, Rogue is a team, these players, with like, they're living. This is their life.
This is a dream.
This is their life. And 2Faced, if I'm not mistaken, is 2Faced an org that I don't know about?
No.
Okay, thank you. 2Faced is 5 guys
Defenders, protect your bombs from
who decided to make a
by
team,
attackers.
grinded through Challenger League, barely made it.
Yes, Rise was at like
barely.
3 rounds between them.
They barely made it here right now. They got more draws in Challenger League than wins. They, by a few measly rounds, are in this match. And they're about to knock out Rogue, who has never, this Rogue slot has been in Pro League since Season 1. Not these players, but the slot that the players are representing has been in Pro League since the beginning.
5 seconds left.
Rogue,
Attackers
also,
are moving to
these
the
players have set metas before. They have been huge influences on the scene for a long time. They've been a staple name, a household name like Sisu in Europe. One that you just do not expect to be struggling like this.
Rogue over the past year, US Nationals champions, DreamHack champions at Valencia. And they've qualified to pretty much every major. But now it might be falling apart easily though, trying to recover as he takes down the Ash. But Brian is low on HP. You fire in. Now there's a bit of a spectator bug there as all the blood was being fired into Creator's face.
Corpses are client side is what that is.
So you're going to need a drone here to give him information. He has all his utilities, so if you can stun lock players inside of Kitchen, you are good to go. And get 1 or 2 kills off of it. Brian being alive might be something that hurts way later in the round, but I think I heard an explosive go off, and I'm not sure if that was a nitro cell that was Brian somewhere. Yes, it was. And Brian is going to get eliminated. There you go. There's the first kill that's required. Nitro cell expended. There's still one more. Should be in the back pocket of Slash on the Mozzie. Otherwise, that's pretty much all you can do when it comes to bottom floor, or really same floor of control, because right now you're playing from the same entry. Oh no, Slash is down! And that is the Nitro Cell away as well. You need that top floor control now if you're 2Faced, and that's really the cleanup you're looking for.
Firebolt coming in here from Crazy. That's going to push the couch player away. That was Eclipse. He being pushed. That means he's not able to stay alive because the rotation's being watched by 2Faced. It's just Vertical and easily. Vertical manages to get 1. That's a big kill. Oh, so necessary considering how stacked this is right now for 2Faced. Here comes Creators holding the angle. He even wins it despite the prone on ADSing him. Vertical's got to go big, and he's got to do it now. Surrounded by 3. All of his team's hopes on him. He'll get 1 onto Crazy, 2 onto Creatures. That's 3 total. Can he win it against Butters? We'll find out in the next 30 seconds. It's slow engagement here. Vertical on low HP, but so's Butters, and he wins it. Butters with the big kill, and 2Faced go to Pro League.
That's it. Not even, there you go, finally. Being put in chat. It took a while, but right now, I'm pretty sure that 2Faced cannot believe what's happening. They won it. They won it. You come in, you're used to watching Pro League. You're used to watching Rogue playing in Pro League. As players, as an org for over 2 years, even going to the first season, as you said, Michael. And now, the people you idolized in the past and looked up to, they're the ones you knock off of Pro League and you take their spot. The future is now, and you're seeing it for yourselves firsthand here. Pro League. And there's the spoiler part, so pause. EU and North America. 4 teams coming from Challenger League. 4 of them will be seeing brand new faces in Season 11. Huge.
Crazy. First of all, I want to compliment and just give all the accolades to 2Faced for managing that. That's good job to them. Impressive feat. Truly. They just barely made it to that match, but yeah, I guess they earned it.
Yeah.
They earned their spot in Pro League by beating Rogue in a best of 3. Hands down, it's done. It's move on. Man, that's so weird.
It's the end of an era.
These last 2 days have been just absolutely crazy. It's been an interesting journey, seeing all these teams eliminated from Pro League and seeing all these new faces. Yeah, so spoiler alert for those who haven't been listening for the last 10 minutes or so. That's 4 new teams for all. We've seen every single Challenger League team win.
Yeah. And 3 of those games, maybe there was one of those 3 of those were 2-0s. At least one of those maps was kind of tight, and then the other one was a runaway for the CL team.
I want to talk more about it after the interview. You and me, let's talk a little bit about what's going on. But interview with Gassan and the new Pro League team.
Let's go have a quick chat with Butters. Good evening, Butters. Welcome to Pro League.
Yeah. Oh my.
It's
is
pretty
wild.
it's pretty unbelievable, isn't it? When you sit here and I'm just telling Michael, like you watch Pro League for so many years, you play the game competitively, and yeah, you're there. You're in Pro League. It actually happened. It's difficult to take in.
I don't know. I'm just speechless right now. Oh, my team is so good. My team is so good.
Well, here you are, your first ever interview on PL. We'll be seeing you regardless in Season 11 in hopefully early on in next year. More details about that later for anybody watching at home. But that's it. I have to say, everybody from the team showed up. I really want to talk about Map 2. You know, it ended up being a 7-5 between you and Rogue. Things got really, really hairy then. It seems like Consulate was going to be the burial ground, but so many mistakes were made on Rogue's side, and there were so many times where it came down to like 4v2s where you guys had control and you were able to beat Rogue back. How is the strategy done? And we'll talk about specific site in just a second.
I mean, lately we've just been remaining calm. I mean, if we don't have numbers, like my team is good enough. We all have full faith in every single one of us to be able to make something happen when it needs to happen. So we just stay calm and keep playing our game how we need to, even if the round's not going as it should.
Now, if you look at Consulate, did you expect lobby defense to be so difficult for Rogue to break? And how did you really prepare yourselves to kind of trick Rogue into making mistakes on their assaults on there?
I mean, that's one of our off sites, so like we haven't showed it much.
Yeah.
Consulate's definitely not one of our best maps, so we definitely haven't showed that site very much. So we kind of just did our normal. If we were to go like as our third site, we just did it like how we played it, but we just made it happen first. And I mean, it came out to being one of our best sites.
Yeah, it really works so well against Rogue. Operator picks as well were kind of set at the right time, so it was really tricking Rogue and kind of confusing them and not really picking the right tools for the situation.
Yeah.
And this is something that worked very well for you on Map 2, and then in Map 3 it was pretty much a runaway victory. Rogue weren't really able to do much to find openings against you. Again, congratulations to you, Butters, and the entire team. You're in. 2Faced is just a name you put on your team, right?
Yeah, a long time ago, yeah.
So, hey, maybe this is the opportunity you're looking for, an organization to pick you guys up. It definitely would be great for us because we definitely don't want to keep casting Orgless teams in Pro League. So,
yeah.
Hey, it's good to have that support and the cash money at the end of it, right?
Always, always.
All right, well, that said, now you're going to be making a big impact with knocking out Rogue from Pro League. Anything you'd like to say to the fans you've gained over Challenger League and here today on your entry into PL?
Thank you for staying with us, and the grind is only starting now, so we're going to come and we're going to gun. That's all.
All right, Butters, thank you very much. Congratulations again on your victory and qualification into Pro League. We'll see you in Season 11. Good night.
Thank you.